And it's Kraetzer for Vets Media. We are in Wiesbaden, Germany for the Association of the U.S. Army Conference, gathering of U.S. Army soldiers, defense industry partners, NATO partners, educational research officers for the U.S. Army. Dr. Delman from the Army War College is going to speak today. And neat to be here. My father was a U.S. Army officer in Germany in the early 1950s after being a World War II Army officer. We're just in Italy, actually, and in Rome and Florence. Florence, a city that he helped liberate with the 91st Infantry. And so much to be proud of about how Germany has rebuilt itself, the success of NATO, success of the European Union since that time. And so very glad to be here, glad to be invited by the Association of the U.S. Army. A lot of big high-ranking speakers. Lieutenant General Curtis Buzzard is a former commandant at West Point. He is now the commander of the Security Assistance Group, NATO Assistance for Ukraine. And boy, interested to hear what he has to say. And we've got Lieutenant General Miles Brown from the Deputy Commanding General of the Army Futures Command. They just got merged with another Army unit. And we had met several times. General Rainey was the commander of that down in Huntsville, and he's retiring when they find a new officer to run that group. And Brigadier General Stephen Carpenter from the 56th Artillery Command, and Brigadier General Curtis King from the 10th Army Air and Missile Defense. How important is air defense right now? It's everything to defend Israel, the fight against Iran, the Ukraine, Russian war. It's all about missile defense and stopping drones, stopping ballistic missiles, stopping hypersonic missiles. So much new technology. Some of it's not entirely new, but it's all being put to the test. And we're going to hear more about it. General retired Ed Daly, founder of Virtus 9, will speak. Richard Creed from the U.S. Army Combined Arms Doctrine Command. So already bumped into some West Point grads. So it's great to be here. They said they sold out the conference. So much going on, and we're glad to be here and tell you about it. So follow our reporting on LinkedIn under my name, Ken Kraetzer, and also on Twitter X under KG Kraetzer Media. And we'll have a lot of video from the sessions on YouTube as soon as we can. But anyway, it's great to be here. Great to be invited. Great to be able to tell the story of the U.S. Army and its partners. And you know, it's still reminding people of the success of NATO over 60, 70 years since it started at the end of World War II. And then and the economic development in Europe. You see it in the countries I've been to just on this trip. I actually was in Spain, France, and Italy this trip, and it's amazing to see the economic development in these countries. Many of which were devastated at the end of World War II, but through the enlightened leadership of the U.S. and in many cases the U.S. Army, these countries are flourishing. So great to see everyone. Hope everything's well back home. And so we're in Wiesbaden, Germany, covering the Association of the U.S. Army for Vets Media. We cover cadets, midshipmen, military and veterans proudly since 2008. Thanks for watching.